Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? Yo, I got some more dirt on Kimora Lee and her husband. And guess what it is, baby? I'll give you the plot. Kimora Lee's husband ain't even her husband. Yeah, the guy that right now is being sued for embezzling no less than 4.5 billion and as much as 6.7 billion from the country of Malaysia, literally raiding the company. Guess what? That's not even her husband, according to prosecutors and defense attorney. Let's get into this report. Ex-Goldman star Lee Leisner faked divorce to wed Kimora Lee Simmons. Tim Leisner claimed in court that he twice faked his divorce from two women in order to remarry and then exchange vows with a former model and Russell Simmons' ex, Kimora Lee Simmons, while still legally wed to his previous spouse. It gets deeper. The 52-year-old former Goldman Sachs star banker made that stunning admission while testifying in Brooklyn federal court on Thursday during the bribery trial of his former colleague Richard Ng. If you guys don't know who that is, watch my old videos about it. They were partners in crime and now they're turning against each other. And Richard Ng is letting us know where all the bodies, that Tim's been on top of, are buried. Now get this. Kimora, who they describe as a reality television star, fashion designer, and ex-wife of hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons. That's true, right? And also Kim Kardashian and Khloe. Let those girls know. Listen, she talked... Kimora up on TV talking about, no, Khloe, you gotta let those girls know they can't mess with your man. Meanwhile, somebody should have been like, Kimora, are you sure your man's even your man? You giving advice and you ain't even do the basics to check to see if that man was actually legally divorced. Or maybe she did and she just ain't care. Because here's the thing, Tim was embezzling, but goddamn, he wasn't stingy. Question. How you giving advice on how to handle the girls that are sneaking up on your man when you're not even married to your husband and don't even know it? Y'all, what am I talking about? Let's get into this. They married in 2014. I don't see how she didn't know about a little bit about his fake life, because 2014, we're not in 2022. That's almost a decade. Anyway, Tim, her not husband, right, her pretend husband, testified that he tied the knot with Kimora Lee Simmons even though he was still legally married to Judy Chan Leisner, with whom he faked a divorce, according to Bloomberg. I photoshopped the divorce document. He said that on TV. I photoshopped the divorce document. He told the jury of his 2014 nuptials to the baby fat designer. When the prosecutor, Drew Roll, asked Leisner if Judy Chan Leisner knew any of this, he replied that she was upset. So upset that she refused to help him put $900,000 down on a house in Los Angeles for him and his new bride. This man faked divorce papers, then told his old wife that I'm marrying somebody new, and then asked for almost $1 million for a down payment on their house. Watch my last video, liar, cheater, scammer, because this literally shows what Tim was all about. He went on to say, Kimora's not husband said, Judy did not want to make any transfers related to my new family in Los Angeles. His new family. I smell a narcissist. Leisner then tried to get Judy Tran to transfer him the money by claiming it was for Malaysian financier J.H.O. Low, the fugitive who's wanted for his alleged role in masterminding the IMDb scheme. That's a scheme where they literally raided the whole country's fund. He claimed it didn't work though. I know that Judy was looking like, I've known your dumb ass for how many years? I know what you're up to, and it ain't gonna work, Tim, and you better get off my line before I call Kimora and let her know what's really good. Unbelievably had the nerve to say, I think she did some research on the internet and found out I was trying to buy. But real quick, because we gotta actually divulge in this, what type of psychopath narcissist, no matter what you say, he ain't mess, fakes divorce papers from you, goes to marry a new woman, doesn't tell you he's marrying a new woman, then turns around and demands that you give him $900,000 so that he can buy a house for his new secret wife, and then sits up there on jury and says, I think she got wind of what I was trying to do, and she refused to lend me the money. He got an attitude because this woman would not lend him the money to literally finesse his new wife. Now, here's the thing. Kimora Lee lives in a lavish lifestyle, right? All jokes aside, you sit there and say, I think probably the straw that broke the camel's back was that I asked, right? And that I asked for, I really asked for the $900,000 because, like, why wouldn't she give it to me? And he literally testified on the jury. Now, you guys, this is the federal I assume, the star witness in the federal case against his business associated, Mr. Ang. They're both scum of the earth, but Kimora had the nerve to be married to this man. The gall, the audacity, and get this, he wasn't even really married to the second wife. He was just going around literally with some whiteout, not even a scanner, a printer, some whiteout, and literally, like, he probably had some type of seal in his pocket to fake divorce. Now, I do want to know, and it doesn't say, were you married overseas or were you married in America? Because how were you faking these steals, and why did anybody even believe you? I don't know, y'all. Back to the story, because I'm still tripping out over, I think she got word of what happened and then she wouldn't give me the money. But let's get back into the rest of the story, because Tim is a hot mess express. A house. Tim then told the jury that before marrying Judy, he also falsified a divorce document on Judy. So he ain't even really legally married to Judy. The two men were arrested and charged with helping Malaysian financer Low steal hundreds of millions of dollars from IMDb's Sovereign Development Fund, estimated to be at least $4.5 billion. Then Tim, Kimora's not husband, pled guilty and is cooperating with federal prosecutors in hopes of getting a lighter prison sentence. Ang has pled not guilty. Y'all, go watch my other video. This is getting deep. Now get this. During his fourth day on the witness stand in Thursday, Leisner told the jury about his scandalous personal life and lavish lifestyle that was largely funded by the money that he helped steal from Malaysia. Get this, he literally turned in 43.7 million. Government, but you know he got more hidden. And get this, he also testified that he personally pocketed over 60 million in bribes and kept another 80 million that Lowe asked him to hold in an offshore shell company. We already up to 160, and this is just the pocket money, not what was funding Kimora, her daughter's cars, their houses, their lives, all that stuff. And that's just one family. He got allegedly 4, if not more. And get this, he was buying multi-million-dollar houses for every mistress he had to. One of them, actually, he accused of blackmailing. Go watch my video on that. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications, because you know I be coming with the juice and gossip, and baby, it is flowing like water over this trial. All right, now listen. Lowe, the alleged mastermind of this fraud, is now a fugitive from the law. He allegedly orchestrated the scheme of paying bribes and kickbacks to officials in Malaysia and Abu Dhabi. Let me tell y'all something. I watched this little investigative report, and they stole more than ever you could think was possible. And get this, earlier this week, Kimora's pretend husband, testified he had multiple affairs, including that one with the lover who blackmailed him in order to get him to pay for the $10 million mansion. Let me tell y'all something. I don't believe a word Tim's saying. He is a liar. He is a scammer. He is a cheat. Oof. And Kimora Lee Simmons got the worst taste in men, because of course, 2 lost dum-dums. How you giving advice on how to handle the girls that Tristan is sleeping with, and you not even married to your man? That's all I want to know.